Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. He is just caressing the ball. Here's a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Opts for safety. And he's had it nicked away. No, that's been intercepted. Driving on and making good progress. And he's away. Just eases him off the ball. Indonesia are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Are somewhat off target. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, nice touch. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he's being shifted off it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gets a good foot in there. That's good running with the ball. A probing pass, and he's picked out the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tries to pass it through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Has a shot! It's hit the upright. Little pass back. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. and we'll be getting underway very soon. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Saudi Arabia. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
We have already started here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the counter is on. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get on the end of this?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's dealt with that really well. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Short changes him with that pass. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's well positioned. He's having a shot! It's there! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Always onto this. Can he finish? And he's gone backward here. He's in a great position. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pinches it off him. Great defending, strong and determined. Played out wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There they go, hunting in packs. Oh, that's superb. That's good defending, very good defending. And they're quick to get it back. It's a quick ball upfield. And he's forced to go back. Saudi Arabia finding their passes.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Good ball, good take. Thinks about the shot. It's made its way to him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's had it taken off him. Tries to pass it through. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Out to the left it goes. It's looking wide. Out of play for a goal kick. And he's had it nicked away.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Gets a good foot in there. Goes down, but nothing given. And now the breakaway. That's good running with the ball. Takes a shot! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Indonesia really will have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Cleared away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the shot! It's in! And again they hit the front. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate this.
And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 9, number 14.
And the action is back on the way.
On the field, number
Indonesia
26,
really need to bring up their
18.
intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Not the most accurate pass. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, well played, well sorted out. They've played it short. Plays it across. Just eases him off the ball. Can he finish? No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Passing is crisp and sharp. Indonesia needing a change of fortune here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. A probing pass. Well read, nice interception. Saudi Arabia looking to pass their way through. Foot in. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to play it through. Cross needs to be... He's got tall! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That has been slung wide. Can he latch on to this? Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Played into space. Oh, they can break here. That is good alertness. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
That is lovely.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their heads.
Tries a shot! Good pressure, determined, intense. Spread it left. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Spread out to the left. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 4.
So here comes the substitution.
Number 7. Number 11. Number 6. Coming on the field. Number 24. Number 8.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Number 13.
Saudi Arabia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Good running, strong and purposeful, and he was quick to react. Now this could be a chance. That's a good ball out wide. Delivered with swing. And here's the chance to counter. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
No Unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, that's a key interception. Stood up well to him there. Driving on and making good progress. He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! In he goes again!
1 minute added time.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Indonesia were involved in a great game here, unpredictable. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. He's having a go! They've got to be quick to recover this. Deep cross. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Played out to the right. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Over to the left. Out to the right. Oh, that was vital. That has been slung wide.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Out towards the flank. Oh, sweet feet. Played back in. He gets big. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, that's fabulous. No goals as yet. Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Goes looking wide. No way he was going to let him past. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good spread. He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a... Could be danger here. There's the shot! Goal! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Indonesia, after 35 minutes, is number 26.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Can he spark a counter here? Driving forward, tries to thread one through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. The less said about that pass, the better.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played down the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Indonesia have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Decent chance! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness. Good effort from distance.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Opts for safety. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shifted it to the flank. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Indonesia really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Always onto this. Oh, nicely intercepted. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
That's good play from him.
Very nicely done. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pressing high and with purpose. And the counter is on. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for goal! Indonesia are looking to go forward now. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
Saudi Arabia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Spread it left. Can they find an extra gear here? He came in hard, very hard. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he's had a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nicely spread. No, that's been intercepted. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. In with the challenge. It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Has been indicated.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Plenty to aim at here. And the finish! Oh, and they really... That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Number 6, coming on the field.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration.
Shot a goal! And he's forced to go back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, and the shot! Sticks it away! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Gets a good foot in there. Aims beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, nice touch. Played in deep. Big header! He's delivered all right! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 7.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Now the ball's gone astray. He's in a great position here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's found a way through. Close chance! Off the post! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Driving on and making good progress. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries a shot! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're at it again, in double quick time. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here. Tries to pass it through. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, what has happened here? Just the keeper to beat! Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Number 11.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's good running with the ball. He's gone for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Decent chance! In for the pieces. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's going in strongly.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Added time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, that's been intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And he shoots! He scores! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming it.
And we've reached half-time.
Indonesia have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Please be reminded that drinking is
Indonesia
only allowed
3
in the
ahead
area
after a
restricted this month.
remarkable
Thank you
half.
very much for
Who
your
knows how many
cooperation.
more will follow.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Nicely aimed pass. He has on... And a chance! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Aldero. Ball played to Amat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to play it through. That is a great pick out. It's a promising position. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gets into some space. Quality ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And he's picked it up out wide. Now here's the... climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Threads one in. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Indonesia are making a change now.
Substitution in progress.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that's fabulous. Deep cross. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is expertly dealt with. He's picked his way through.
Iraq really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Good ball over the top. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gets to show off his quick feet. It's a promising position. And he's being shifted off it.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, sweet feet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Iraq. Number 8, number 18, number 3, number 17. Coming on the field, number 19, number 20, number 13, number 26.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Indonesia, moments now away from seeing this one out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ambitious ball here, and he's picked it up out wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he welcomes it in. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. And that will be it. Indonesia proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Indonesia may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw.
And
A time to hold
Joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here,
Everyone,
our
please
expert,
welcome
Jim
our
Begley.
players to the
Glad to be
field.
here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And so we stand for the anthems. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And he's shot a goal! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Indonesia make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Cross needs terrific header. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. A probing pass.
This is the time you need that pace. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's going for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Indonesia are enjoying a good spell right now and leading.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Driving forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. Has a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He's had a shot! Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And it's made its way. Real chance! That's going to go a long way. Oh, nice touch. Shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. He's picked his way through. Incoming delivery. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, this looks sharp. And the counter is on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's been taken short. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a good run down the left.
Has been indicated.
He's having a go! Spectacular save! He's got to be quick to recover this. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Indonesia have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Our lads to the field. Substitution.
Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And it's Amat. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And he's picked it up out wide. And it's pulled back.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, that looks a decent ball. Climbs up big! Oh, crossbar!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Still just a single goal between the sides. Just eases him off the ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Decent chance! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! And they get themselves in front! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead. Amat. Deep cross. Keeper's dealt with that. That's really well cleared. Knocks it out wide. Crossed it again. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, good-looking ball. Played out towards the right wing. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. Good ball, good take.
The United Arab Emirates really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Amat. Knocks it into space. Big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
United Arab Emirates can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
23.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he find the finish? And he's there to belt it away. Closing in, shoots! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Number 25.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Number 16. Coming on the field. Number 10.
And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. He's in a great position. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Opts to play it back. He's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, it just goes to show he asked an awful lot of himself.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go. And he shoots! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away?
Indonesia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Very much into the last knockings. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 5 minutes added
He is
time.
just caressing the ball. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And they're quick to get it back.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. So that's it. It is all over. Indonesia proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.
My thanks to Jim. We both... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's the chance to counter. He's in a great position here. And they're back on the ball again. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a goal kick. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nicely weighted ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's come loose. Now there's a... tries a shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class. First blood. Calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Referee has just said play on. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's lost his man here. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's intervened well there. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's picked out the run. It's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great vision. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And he's forced to go back. It's a pretty loose pass. And the counter is on. In towards the back stick. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And he was quick to react.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And that's going up front in a hurry. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. The United Arab Emirates are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution for Indonesia.
Whistle goes, and we start the second
Number
half.
4. Number 7.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come loose.
Number 8.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He is through here. And they've got a throw. Could try cutting inside here. Nicely shaped cross.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
What a throw in. Gets into some space. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. No way through there. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
It is a corner. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Backward it goes. Real chance! Oh, himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Number 23.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
60 minutes played. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get it through? He's a sharp little ball here. He is just caressing the ball. Crosses it in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's gone for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's tried one! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That's headed upfield. Can they find an extra gear here?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Has a shot! No, he's missed it.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's had it taken off him. Driving forward. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking to play him in. Oh, and the finish! He scored! And they're back in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
United Arab Emirates go into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Goes for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
4
Little
added
pass
minutes
back.
has been indicated.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that has left him in a heap. Showing great feet there. And there goes the final whistle. Indonesia were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Your reflections then, Jim?
Indonesia just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
Well, thanks to Jim along. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And so, the national anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Indonesia have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And that gets things running. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries to play it through. And it's been played through. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. No way through. Tries a shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And he's managed to get rid.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Good ball, good take. Gets into some space. Oh, strongly challenged there. Goes looking wide. Back towards the middle. And he was quick to react. Still goalless. There's the crossfield ball. Played in deep.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Played through into space. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the delivery. And that is not finding anyone. Nicely weighted ball. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Corner it is. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Under an awful lot of pressure.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well timed, excellent interception. Half an hour played now. Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, just skips past his... And he's had a hit! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Gently done. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That is a brilliant interception. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Indonesia have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Opts to... Can he finish? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a good ball out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Some good work on the right flank here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, that's a key interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, now here's a good battle. He gets big! He's scored! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. This is the time you need that pace.
Looking to play him in. Indonesia still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Gets a good foot in there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Good running. He's going for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And it's made its way to him. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's dealt with that really well. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Indonesia are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Delivers with... Up he goes! They've got to be quick to recover this. Defending of the desperate variety. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. Indonesia really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Shapes to shoot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries to cross. Oh, important interception. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Takes a shot. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Goes for the shot! He shifted it to the flank. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to pass it through, delivers with whip. And he was quick to react. Driving forward. He's gone for goal! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register.
He's tried one! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Opts to... Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the counter is on. He's in a great position here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Played back into the centre. Looking tidy in possession here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's having a shot! They've scored! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
After 22 minutes is number 19.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nicely weighted ball. That is a crunching tackle. And it's been taken short. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Distributed tidily.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's having a go! That is good strength. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good spread. Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
So what can they make of this? Well, that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Pinches it off him. That's good running with the ball. He's gone for goal! And that certainly packed a punch. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And a chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
It's
Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Indonesia are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution for Indonesia. Number 2, coming on the field.
Whistle goes, and we start the second
24.
half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Flings in across. Big chance! Oh, taken with style! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Can he get it through? He's in space and looking for options. He's going for goal! Oh my word, that is quite something! He's got himself an absolute peach. And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Indonesia take the lead. Indonesia has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
What a throw in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's had it nicked away. He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Out for a throw. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. And there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Spread out to the left. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's made its way to him. Can he latch on to this?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, good ball! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Shoots! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Number 7, number 18, coming on the field, number 25.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Indonesia go in search of a late winner.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time.
Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Indonesia making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Indonesia got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has been slung wide.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's
Added
fabulous.
minute has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. Now the ball's gone astray. Out to the left it goes. Could have here their final chance. Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Blue hat kindly make his
So
way
many
to
thanks
the
to Jim
information
Beglin. That's all we have time for.